Hello guys, I'm Dexter. Welcome back to our channel. In today's tutorial, I will teach you some knowledge on how to do route planning. Next, the first part is about select your plot and do route planning. Now, the first step, we can click Mapping Fly in our remote controller. Now, when we enter this page, we click the left middle corner in our screen and we can see the plot list reminded by this RC. Next, we click Use on our RC, or we can use the quick button. Firstly, we would edit the flying routes. Next, I will teach you how to do edge narrowing according to a real scenario. Well, firstly, how to do the single edge narrowing? Well, we may click one edge, and now it will be red highlighted. And next, how to do all edge narrowing? We just need to choose, select all, and now we can do the all edge narrowing. Of course, in the edge narrowing settings, we can choose to fine-tune, or we can choose to slide. Also, we can choose to directly type it down in the blank. Next, I will teach you how to do the obstacle area distance settings. So, obstacle area distance settings actually refers to how many meters you want to extend as a safe distance. Now, similarly, we can do fine-tune, and of course, we can slide. According to your real scenario, we can choose to change the head direction of the drone. So, it's a function of U-turn. Of course, we can turn it off according to your habits. But if in two centrifugal nozzles, we have to open this. Next function is spraying while turning. And now, we can turn this on if we want this drone to spray while turning. Of course, according to your habits, we can choose to turn it off. Next important function is boundary route. So, boundary route actually refers to the drone will fly again after the mission complete and will fly along all the boundary routes. And now, we can choose to turn the auto boundary route. As you can see, it will not miss any area, would cover all the space in our routes. Next function is about starting point. Now, after I click starting point, we can see every edge point, or we may call it boundary point, can be set as starting point. Now the starting point is here, but we recommend you to set the starting point closer to our drone, like this. The reason is to save as much time as possible, to save the time for load flying and for other quick operations. And next, we can see there is a small ball direction on our screen, and we can choose to slide it to change the direction of our flying routes. Next, we can see all the flying routes here. Double click any flying routes edge. You can see the flying routes is parallel to that edge. Similarly for this flying route. Next, I will teach you how to cut short of the flying routes. As you can see, there is a bottom side on the screen. If we choose to slide from the left, the flying route is cut off from the beginning. If we choose to fly from the right, now the route is cut from the end. Of course, in boundary routes mode, when I choose only, now if I slide from the left, as you can see, only one flying route will be swept. And lastly, on the upper right corner of the screen, we can see the estimated field area, an estimated working area, and of course, the estimated dosage. And next, we can edit the task menu on Upper. So, here, we can switch the flying route menu to task menu. And next setting is about route spacing. So, this route spacing are actually determined by your flying height and spraying range. So, you can check our recommended parameter chart and also adjust it according to your real scenario. And next setting is for dosage. So, the dosage actually refers to the whole amount of liquid you want spread in the field per acre. And now, you can adjust it according to your real scenario you want to spread in your field. And next, for flying speed, well, we suggest the flying speed controlled between 6 meters to 8 meters per second. Of course, you can change it according to your habit. But if the drone flies too fast, the liquid will be spread, drifting in the air. And next setting is about droplet size. So, we suggest the droplet size to be set about 120 to 150. And the droplet size refers to the droplet, or we may call it the particle sprayed by your drone. And next setting is your flying height. Well, normally if we open terrain following function, then the height refers to the relative height between the drone and the crops. But if you turn this function off, then the height refers to the distance between the drone and your starting point. Of course, we can choose to adjust the height according to your habit. And next, after all the settings are complete, well, we can click Start to see the reminder of the screen and check if all the settings are correct. And lastly, we have to make sure no one or any animal is standing beside our drone, which may affect the safety when operating. So, after all this is complete, we can choose to click here, this red line, and slide here. Then, the drone will fly to operate according to the parameters we set. That's all for today's tutorial. Please subscribe to us to unlock more crop protection skills.